All right, give me 1 sec. I'm just going to adjust the sound a bit. It's a little on the loud side. Okay, that's a bit better. All right, so the third game of the evening is one that I got sent. I actually just got this out of the blue, and it's called Final World Royale. Now, this is a game that was inspired by I think, by a game called Buckshot Roulette. It's like a battle royale where you're playing against other players, and the collateral is your body parts, or your life. Basically, you play a number of different mini games. If you win, well, you get to move on to the next round. And if you lose, if you're lucky, you'll lose a finger, lose a body part. If you're really unlucky, you're going to get your head turned into a canoe. So it was a really interesting concept and a very high stakes style game. But I'm not going to lie, out of all the games tonight, this one was probably the roughest around the edges, and there were some issues in the game when I set it up. So first of all, when I first installed the game, it defaulted to Chinese, and I had to actually go and use Google Translate to go into the options, to find the options menu to change the language back to English. So that was very odd. I think the developer has patched that out, but that took me a little bit of time. I'm not fluent in Chinese, so I had to fix that. The sound in the game is a little bit off, like even turning everything down, I kind of... these sliders don't seem to do anything at all. Regardless of where I have them, the game's quite loud. You have to adjust it outside of the game. The other thing too is that there's a number of really strange design choices that I'm not really a fan of in the game. They kind of slow the game down. But this is designed around being a multiplayer game. There are bots in the game. And they introduce another type of problem. But I'm going to show you the game so far. Despite its issues, I really do like it. I just think it needs a bit of tweaking. It's a very, very interesting concept, and it can be quite creepy at times, which I like. I can appreciate that. But unfortunately, I only have one copy of the game. This would normally be one where if I had a couple of copies, I'd get some of the boys to jump in and we'd have fun cutting each other's fingers off and doing foul stuff to each other. But I've only got the one key, so we'll see. Maybe I can get some extra keys and we can come back and check this out. At the time of this stream, there's only two versions or two game types. There's guessing, which is basically guessing a word within a time limit, otherwise you get your head redecorated by a revolver. And scramble, which is the one that makes my skin crawl, because you have to put together scrambled words, and as you can see in the picture, if you get it wrong, you're not going to be using some of your fingers ever. So it's a really interesting game, but the AI in it is a little bit off. The other thing is there isn't any way to circumvent the countdown. So I'm just going to start the game. So these are bots joining the game. I've only got one copy, one key. The problem is, if there aren't any other players in the game, you have a very long wait. So we're just sitting here waiting for bots, essentially, to join the game. Okay, and the game started. So basically, we have to type in a word. The other thing too is the words that this selects are absolutely diabolical. There are some that I had to look up in the thesaurus. I thought the game was trolling me. Let's try Apple. We'll try and pick a word that is no reoccurring letters. Okay, R-E-N-T. So basically, what happens is you get a choice of these different words, and you can see on the right. Well, if you get it wrong, one of the guys is going to come over with a revolver and play a game of Russian roulette with you. So we've got an R, E, and T. So secret, that's one too many. All right. Nope. Okay. Now, keeping in mind, I've only got 5 guesses, so I've really got to think before I put something in here, because if I get it wrong, I'm going to die. Okay, now, keeping in mind, I am terrible at this game, so it's not the game is bad, I'm just very, very bad at it. T, A, oh no, A is out. Terms, no, S is out. So it's just a guessing game. I've got to try and figure it out. Treat, no, because that's got an A in it. Total, no, that's got an A. What words have T, E, and R in them? Terms, no, that's got an S, that's no good. Train, no, that's got an A in it. Troll. That could work. Nope. Okay. Oh no, because it has to have an E in it. I'm an idiot. Okay. I think we know which way this match is going to end. It's going to end with me getting an extra hole in my head. Team. No, because that's got an A in it. Term. That's good. Yeah, RM. Nope, okay. Small, no. Starting to sweat now. I've got a minute and 40 seconds before this guy comes over and introduces me to a 357. And you can see all the people on the left being eliminated. They're all getting shot. I've got 2 guesses left. I need a clean pair of underpants now. Terms. No, we did that. Train. No, it's got an A in it. Try troll, train. Rates. Real. No, that's an A. Roll. No, O and L isn't in it. Bloody hell. I'm racking my brain here. I really am. Now, after this guy comes and blows a hole in my head, have a look at the words at this game. It's just diabolical. Oh, okay. Someone guessed it. See you on the other side, boys. Now let's have a look at the word. Okay, that wasn't too bad. Some of these words are like, you would never guess them. You'd need a dictionary. I had to look up what the word meant. So also, I have no idea what these ratings do. Let's try another round of guessing. Actually, let's do the scramble if you want to see. You want your skin to crawl. Now these devices that we put a hand into will give us a bit of a trim. It's going to trim our finger. And yeah, they've gotten that the skin crawling feeling just right. It is horrific when you lose a finger, because you see the whole thing. This is something that wouldn't look out of place in Saw. Okay, Feng Bao. Let's check what this is. No. B-A-R-H. No. H-E. No. Okay, kiss a finger goodbye. Oh. Thanks, bro. Play. Bless. And the computer is just like, either always loses or never loses. Host? No. I think it's just as bad watching the other guy get wrecked. Lock. Oh, I had it too, but some of these words are crazy. Like, and I get it's probably the fact that I'm not very good at this, but there we go. Kiss a finger goodbye, son. Who would agree to a game like this? Like, if I did something like this, I couldn't even do my job, like, with no fingers. No. How am I supposed to guess this? Some of these words are crazy. Like, I've lost half my fingers already. I'm not even in the first round. Remember, you gotta take on multiple people. I've got 6 fingers left. I'm glad he failed that because I had no idea what that word was going to be. He's still got 4 fingers though. And I've only got 5 left. Oh, you've got to be joking. Some of these words are insane. Like, you'd have to be a history professor or a linguistics expert. The other thing too, I think they need to have difficulty on this. That was in order. I didn't ever do anything there. What? That's a word. That's a word, bro. Breads. Not the word they wanted. Yep, the worst part about this is there's no medication, no anesthetic. Just get wrecked. They just cut your finger off. They don't cauterize it. Just lose a finger. You gotta be joking. This is getting crazy. Well, there goes my last finger. And I got 1 left. I've lost this. Let's just put in some crazy stuff and just... I'm gonna go out in style. There we go, last finger. I couldn't even make it past the first round. I mean, technically I wouldn't be dead, but I don't know if it'd be worth... It'd be worth living after that. Now I just get to spectate. Let's head back to the menu. Let's go with the guessing. I seem like I like guessing more because I think the other game just feels very, very hard, and I've actually managed to make it through guessing. The only problem is, like, a lot of the words that they use for this are crazy. Like, I'm no games journalist, but unless you have a thesaurus with you as you're playing this, you're really going to struggle. Some of these words, I'm looking at the word, I'm like, that can't be a real word. I had to look it up. I'm not expecting something simple like dog or cat or something, you know, anyone can guess, but... No. Well, it won't be rates or tiers. I mean, this is probably the best I've ever done. I just need to slow down. I've only got 5 guesses. Well, 4 guesses left now. So let's be really, really specific in what we guess. Because this is the best chance I've got to win. Okay, bro. Train. B-R-E. No, we need an E. So, tear. Term. T-R-M. No, because I need an A. Tears won't work because there's no S. Team? No, because there's an R in that. Bloody hell. I told you, this game, it doesn't mess around. And I think it's just more, like, it's not a bad game, it's just I am bad at this. Very bad at this. But I can't help but think, you know, this isn't Dark Souls. I think this game probably wouldn't hurt to have some sort of difficulty slider, or at least 2 difficulties, because this is tapped out on max difficulty by default. Or at least what I would do is let the player define the word complexity or size. Like 3 letters, medium complexity. 5 letters, high complexity. 10 letters, extreme complexity. And then at least you've got some agency over the difficulty. Let's get back. Put my thinking hat back on. Train. Tomb. I can't explain to you how bloody hard this is. I'm trying to think of a word that has A, T, E, and R in it. And I've tried every combination I can think of. Try rates. Train. No, that's not going to work. It's got an E in it. Tone. I mean, I get it. I know I'm terrible at this, so that's probably, it's more me than anything else. I'm sure someone that was very good at linguistics could probably smash this, but unfortunately that person's not me. I'm good at computers, not working out word puzzles. I should have put Bobble on this. He's a genius when it comes to this sort of stuff. Rhoda, no, that's a no. Reams? Oh no, that's S. No. I'm blanking. I'm blanking out. I've got a minute until someone comes and rearranges my skull, and I'm like, no idea. I can't explain to you how bloody hard this is. Terms? No, that's an S. Tram? No, because there's no S. That's what's killing me. Water. I'm trying to think of another water with replace the W with something else. Tater. Rater. Did I get it? That's good. I was gonna say rapper, but that's like 2 P's. Turtle, no. 3 seconds. I guess we'll sit back. All eliminated. So everyone's dead, including me. No one guessed it. None of the computers could guess it. They blew us all away. What was the word? Please, for the love of God, tell me what the word was. Oh, go. That's not even a word. Wait a minute. I'm looking this up. I'm looking this up. That is slang. That is not a word. Yep. So get this. According to the Oxford Dictionary, tater, it's an informal word. It's technically a word, but it's slang, and it is used as a 18th. Oh God, it is. Okay. So there you go. I'm an idiot apparently. So tater is actually a real word. I don't know how I'm supposed to guess that. I have to eat my own words. It's technically they're right. As bad as it hurts me, as much as it hurts and pains me to admit, technically that is a word. Could I have guessed it? No. Well, it wouldn't have even occurred to me because I didn't think it was an actual word. Like, who uses the word tater in a conversation? Say potato or a spud. That's what we say in Australia. You win this round, game. Okay. Let's try hotel. Okay. Bloody hell. They're actually two very difficult letters to put in the word. Join. No. Jetty? No, it's the T. So you almost have to chuck in a couple of rubbish words just to try and figure out what. That might be actually be a good strategy. And let's go L. We've got L. A. I. U. B. Okay. Okay, well, we know that none of those are used. I almost need to keep like a writing pad with me. Grim? No. Grain? No, because need an E. Penal? Penal, as in prison, or Twitch bans me. That's a legit word. It's not the nothing untoward. Assist? No. It's bloody hard. And I don't feel so dumb because none of the computer players figured out the last one either. We all got domed. The whole lot of us got shot dead. I want to know what you win. Like, what is worth getting your head blown off? I suppose if the money's good, most people will go for it. Has to be some fat stacks. Okay, I got 2 minutes. Let's love her. Technically, that would work. God, this is even O and E. Okay. Rower? I mean, that's technically a word, but rooms? No, we need an E. Bloody hell. People dropping like flies. You can see on the left-hand side. People just guessing like crazy. My dumb ass can't even think of 5 words. Room? No, because there's no E in that. Real? No O. Rover? No, because the V's not in there. Lower? Technically that would work. No. Bloody hell. Well, I mean, I'm dead in 44 seconds anyway, so I might as well go out with a guess. Oh, yeah, the other guy across the road just got his head blown open. Mover? No, there's no V. Mouth? No, it's no E. No, okay. I love the happy music where the guy's loading the pistol and do. See you later, buddy. Skill got his head blown open. I'd love to see what this ranking does. Oh, okay. Okay, we're checking this. What a stupid word. Chrome. Okay, get this. Get this. This is a legit word, guys. A proem is the preface or a preamble to a book or speech. Now here's the part that's really gonna. This is a part that just kicked me right in my nutsack. Like the steel toe boot, right there. I can't have kids no more because it kicked me so hard. The word proem is no longer used. It hasn't been used since the 19th century. So technically, it is a word, but it's no longer used. It hasn't been used for over 100 years. How are you supposed to guess something like this? Proem. I think maybe they should trim the words to ones that may have been used in the last century. Just, I like this game, don't get me wrong, but some of these words, like, it just feels so unfair. Like, how in the hell are you supposed to guess a word that's no longer used? You should have seen these words. These words are pedestrian by comparison. I was playing this last night, and Mr. Bobbles is he's a nerd, right? He loves reading books, and he's sitting there looking at. He's like, I don't know what the hell that word is. Like, and they deliberately picked the most esoteric terms. Some of them like would just never be used in a conversation. I applaud them for randomness. Grain. Oh, great. Well, that's terrible. Rims. Okay, IMS. Smith. As in metalsmith. No, okay. Issue? I can't spell. Issue. Oh, no M in that. Miss D? T. So there's no tie. No T. We can use Missy? Technically, that's a word. And it is used. MISSY. So we've got 4 letters now. SMIY. How the hell? What letter and word has been conjured from the bowels of hell this time? Like, like at least picking something that's the same language as English. Am I gonna need to open the the Necronomicon and start reading about? I mean, the last game was all about the elder gods, but some of these words feel Lovecraftian in nature. Okay, I've got 2 guesses left. Yeah. It's no A. Y. No. I. S. C. C. No. It's no A. C. No, because there's no M in that. Misty. No. P is not used. This is hard. You might think this is easy, but this is bloody hard. I'm racking my brains here. It's a really clever concept. That's what I mean. I just think you'd need to be a professor to play this game. I think you'd need an extra 0 on the end of your IQ. They picked a bit of a smooth brain, because when it comes to anything outside of computers, I'm pretty dumb. It's either, and to be fair though, I'm actually pretty good with words. Like, before I started getting into computers, I was ironically studying. I was going to be either an accountant or a journalist, and I'm glad I didn't end up being a journalist. But I got straight A's in history and in English. Like, I used to work as a teacher's assistant doing translation. So, I'm not saying I'm Einstein, but I'm better than average when it comes to words and spelling. And but yeah, this is next level. They pick words that just aren't even used in the English language. Like, ones that aren't commonly used now, like from 100 years ago. I feel like they're using AI for the word generator. That might, and that's fine. Like, I'm not saying if you're using it for generating data, as long as you're being careful about how it's done. But that's the only thing. Like, because no person would be coming up with words this obscure. Unless you're just pointing it at a dictionary. But I mean, even a word like, some of the words we've got, like, I don't know, I mean, technically they would be in the Oxford Dictionary. Yeah. Issue. No, it's you. I've got 20 seconds. I'm going to get smoked again. Trust. No, because there's no I in that. Train. No, there's no M in that. Mount. No, because there's no U in that. Strain. No, no N in that. I'm smoked. All eliminate. We all got smoked again. Bro. Come on, show us the word. I want to see the word. What's it? What crazy... You can't make this up. Okay, we're looking this up. I don't even know. Does anyone know what that word is? Mimsy. Okay. This is Oxford Dictionary, right? Mimsy means feeble and prim or affected. The last time this was used, right? 19th century. 100 years ago. I'm fact checking this, so I don't want to be CNN. Or the Australian media. I'm gonna actually, I'm checking my facts here, but okay, here you go. The word mimsy was used fewer than 0.01 occurrences per million words written in modern written English. That means 1950 until now, it's used 0.01 times per million words. The chances of someone using this word in a book is like one in a million. Here's some more information too. Apparently it was introduced, apparently it's not a real word according to your dictionary. It was introduced in the Lewis Carroll book Jabberwocky. And there's apparently a, it means flimsy and miserable. So according to your dictionary and according to a few other dictionaries, I'm going to go with the Oxford Dictionary because that one's, I think, the most reputable. But yeah, there's no way you would guess these words. We gotta. If I do talk to the developer, I'm gonna ask him where they're getting these words from because, like, there's no one's gonna guess this. Nobody. I'm having fun, like, learning about these really esoteric words, though. Just trying to figure out the most crazy different combinations of words. We'll do one more round of this, and then we'll move on to the next game. I mean, it's a fun game. It's just, I think they've really got to... If you're going to have a game where you're guessing words, the words have to be at least within the last century. I think that's a pretty reasonable expectation. Oh, bloody hell, this word's got no common. So there's no vowels in it. A, E's out of, A, O is out of it. So there's only really I and U. So there's no vowels. All the common consonants are not used. This is gonna be another. It's gonna be another one of these crazy words that no one's heard of. I think that's the only thing that kind of like pulls this game down for me. Like, well, have all this crazy stuff in there if you want to have these words from like no one's ever heard of, but at least maybe give the player a bit of control over it, because it doesn't feel very fair. Like, I'm looking stuff up in dictionaries to try and figure out, because I've never heard of the word before. And granted, there are some words you wouldn't have heard before, but not a single word tonight is one that I would consider to be a common word. I had to look in the dictionary for the whole lot of them, every single one. And not a single one of them is used in common language. Like in the last 50 years. I'm being generous, it's probably the last 100 years, but yeah. I mean, at least they stuck to the English language. I thought maybe they'd do some crazy stuff and pick stuff out of, you know, in a different language entirely. And I'm deliberately picking these really obscure words, trying to... that's not going to work. O's not going to work. Nuts. Nutty? No, there's no T. T and it's gone. North? No, it's an R. Dim? No. Baines? No, because it's an S. Berry? No. E and R. Barrier? No. Forge? Oh, no. R. No, O. Oh, this word's going to be the worst one of the lot. They've ruled out every single I'm going to just put something in. Let's go Q, a third Q, Batman symbol. It's like that Family Guy. I said it as a joke, but like, so it's none of those. There's literally, I can't get a single word, a single letter. Look at this, there's nothing. This got me beat. I don't know. I have no idea. This one's the worst one yet. I don't even know where to start. I haven't got a single letter. Is anyone else being shot yet? No, everyone's still... This game is really good at making me feel like I'm mentally handicapped, though. Like there's something wrong with me. Well, there we go. I'm going to get that. I thought we'll just go with the Russian roulette. Let's see. Just put me out of my misery. Oh, no. This guy looked disappointed. He's like, oh, come on, man. Just stay there. You should wait 50 seconds. You'll get to blast me anyway. He's over here. He's like, oh, he's ready. He's ready. You're gonna turn my head into a canoe one way or another. I don't feel as bad now because, like, these words are so obscure that there's no way you could guess. Quick. Oh, we have one letter. I've got 20 seconds left. Issue, no, it's an S. Intern, no, it's an E. No, okay. There you go. Do what you got to do, mate. There we go. Canoed my head. Okay. At least I'll give him this. At least that word is used. Hilly. At least, I mean, it's not common, but at least there's something where I'll be like, okay, fair enough. I should have guessed that. It's a pretty hard word to guess because, like, it's almost, there's no vowels in the word. And it's got a Y in there. So, I mean, I don't feel so bad about this one because that kind of feels fair. Like, yeah, okay, fair enough. That's on me. I should have guessed that. All right, well, look, let's do one more because I don't know, maybe I'm a masochist. Let's lose some fingers, shall we? I really wish you could speed this up too. If you're the only player in the game, you should be able to skip this entirely. Also, the waiting is really annoying. Okay, D-O-S... Toast. Hey, get wrecked, son. Kiss your finger goodbye. They say, I'm getting better at this. He says. Hummus. Ah. I hate hummus. I bet he hates it too now. I'm on fire. Let's go. Let's go. Get your fingers wrecked, son. No, that can't be a word, right? Oh, okay. That worked for me. I nearly entered that word because of all the crazy stupid words that P-R-A. No. Oh. Damn, that's my smoking finger. I joke. Dust. No. Oh, we're doing somewhat better this time. I mean, by somewhat, I've lost one finger. Like, the mutilation is... He's lost 4, so... Oh, you joking? Gotta pay attention. I lost... I was flexing and I lost my... No. Yeah, there. My winning streak is officially over. Kiss my fingers goodbye. Oh, come on. Some of these words are downright esoteric. Hey. Okay, that's more manageable. M-I-L... No. I might actually win a round at this rate. No. 6 fingers left, as opposed to he's 3. At least I can give him the middle finger, because I've lost all my others. How many fingers he's got? Well, 1 left. Oh, there goes one of my hands. I'm typing with one hand now, son. Oh, bugger off. That's a word. That was a correct word, bro. Suck a fat one. I'm still going to lose. He's got one finger and I'm going to lose. And remember, I've got to go up against the other people too. So, like, even if I win this, I'm knackered. I've got 3 fingers. I'm knackered. 3 fingers. That's round 1, son. Now, unfortunately, I've got to wait for everybody else to finish their round, but here we go. Oh, God. This guy, he's got 3. It's even. It's 3 against 3. Yeah, get that up, ya. Get that in ya. I'm getting better at this. I'm getting better. Yeah, get that in ya, KV. Son, yeah. Get wrecked. Yes! Look at this. Education. Take that. I'll tell you what though, this game, it might kick me in the jubblies, but that feeling when you win. I told you, I don't hate this game. I really like it. It's just some of the words they use are just downright diabolical. I mean, even if I win this, I'm going to walk out with like 7 of my fingers gone. So, I mean, it better be one hell of a payday. Unless this is like some sort of post-apocalyptic Snowpiercer sort of deal where it's either we play the game or they like wipe out our whole family. Like that's the only scenario where I could see myself doing this. Or if there was a lot of weed involved. A joke. I mean, I couldn't smoke it if all my fingers are gone anyway. Oh, I hate this waiting too. Like, they're getting really round end. Yeah, even with bots, you've just got to wait the rounds out, unfortunately, and it's just a really long time. Like I said, there's a lot of little things with this game, but it gets right more than it gets wrong. I like it. I don't know why I like it, but I like it. The whole tension of the game is just, it's like it's a bit different when I'm streaming. When you're sitting there by yourself at night and you're like, oh, I've got 2 fingers left. I've got to try and figure this out. No. Wary. Oh, bugger off. That's a word. That is a word. That's the only combination I could think of. He's got 2 fingers. Oh man, this is the best I've ever done. This is the best I've ever done. That's not a word. Ugh. 2 against 2. Oh, he's got one finger. I'm gonna get one right. Hard. Take that, you tard. This round 3, son. This is the best I've ever done. Round 4. Round 4. Let's go. I mean, I'd be balling a fist right now, pumping it in the air if I had any fingers to do it. Let's go. Let's go. I'm in the last 3. He's got 2 fingers. Ugh. I think this might be the end for me. I'll be wheeling around a wheelchair, although I can't do it because I've got no fingers. Right. There goes my last finger. I put up one hell of a fight though, round 5. Eliminated. Well, what a way to end our game. I got into the last 3. That is pretty damn good, if I do say so myself. That is pretty damn good. You know, I reckon we'll do one more. I don't know. I don't think I'll be able to do that good, but we'll do one more. Let's lose some fingers, and then we'll move on to the last game. Because I'm a masochist, and I hate myself, apparently. One more. Okay, here we go. Damn it. There goes my first finger. Some of these words are just crazy. I don't think I'll be able to do as well as in the last round. The last round was crazy. Like, everything just kind of magically fell into place and I was able to... Yep, there goes finger 2. Ooh, it never stops being nasty. Seeing my own finger fly off like that. Oh, that's not even a real word. FFPTF, that's a mistake. There's no word. You can't make a word out of that physically. I'm writing that down. FFTPF. I'm going to see if you can make... Can I? Yeah. Oh, I can't pause. Okay. I'm going to look that up because I think that's a mistake. There's no way, there's no word you can actually pull out of that. You're kidding me. They're both words. It's always the first round. I lose like all my fingers just about in the first round. It's like that last time. I feel like I need like a university degree in... Ugh. Yeah, I think you're going to win this, sir. I have less fingers than you. Or about even. Yep, I now officially have one hand. Going to the toilet's going to be a challenge. Even if I win this, I'm going to have like one finger left. I'm just lucky because this guy's dumb and he keeps just throwing in all these these guesses. No, there goes one of mine. Oh, what? That's a word. Even when you get it right. That was a word. That was a legit word. Bro. I'm not even make it past round one this time. I should have called it quits the last round I played. How many you got left? One finger. Nope. We made it by default. I feel like that was not a very productive round, but technically I have 3 fingers left, so on to the next round. This is one of those games where even when you're a winner, you're not really a winner. Well, this guy's got all these. Oh, he's got heaps of fingers. Not anymore, he doesn't. He got one finger left. Yeah, I'm sorry, mate. I'm sorry. Nothing personal, son. Promoted. Let's go. That's 2 people out of the way. The thing is, when after the first round, when you've lost most of your fingers, there's not many people that have many left. Everyone's all got the same as you, so you kind of, if you want to make it true, you're gonna have to like lose maybe 1 or 2 fingers in the first round. You pretty much have to lose like 1 or 2 fingers per person, or 1 finger per person after the first round. You know, the sickest thing is, like, if you look around, I can see all my severed fingers just lying on the table. They don't even remove them. They just make you watch your own fingers just sitting there. Like, my hand feels sore just looking at it. It'd be just as bad as if they're like tearing out your teeth with a pair of pliers and just throwing them on the table in front of you. Oh, these round end times are just, yeah, you could sit here. Look, I know that they got to get through the round, but I mean, these are bots. Like, surely we could just flip a coin and say they're done when you're done. Okay, how many fingers you got, mate? Oh, no, I'm screwed. Look at his hand. You know someone's good when he's made it to round 4 and he's like got no casualties. I mean, I made it into the last 4. That's not too bad. Luckily, these guys jumped the gun a bit. Ah, damn it. 2 chances left. It doesn't even cut your fingers off in order. It just picks a random one to chop off, so... Oh, no. I think this might be the end for yours, truly. My 1 finger versus your 1 finger. Somehow, with my 1 singular finger, I've made it into round 8. Round 8, we've done better than the last. This is crazy. Oh no, we did better last time. I got into the last 3. Still though, I feel like we done pretty well. Oh, 1 finger versus 1 finger. Let's go. Yeah, let's go. Get wrecked, son. I probably shouldn't be celebrating over a man being mutilated, but I'm going to hell anyway. We're back to where we were last time. If I win the next round, I'm going to be into the final 2. And I reckon the other guys are going to be in pretty bad shape too, so... If I meet a guy with like 5 fingers, I'm knackered. I'm knackered. I'm knackered anyway. I've got 1 finger. What am I going to do? Walk around with get a job with a pinky finger. Apart from drinking cups of tea, that's about all I can do. Speaking of which... I'm out of beer. It's been really hot, so I usually get a beer in there. So I'm stuck drinking tea like a pansy, but... It's the waiting that kills me. Like, it takes so long. I wish there was a way to skip this. Especially because it's just bots. Like, we'll have a single player mode where you can just swap the... You can just skip. I mean, granted this game is designed for multiplayer, but... If you're playing with bots... And to be fair, like, the bots aren't terrible. They're pretty good. Like, I like that they don't just automatically guess everything. It feels pretty random. If we were playing with bots and you just like were dead in the first round, they programmed the probability really well. I think that's where this game excels. Like, when you're playing against bots in single player, you know, especially in a game like this, you just be like, oh, they'll win every round, and it wouldn't be any fun. It wouldn't feel fair that way. I realise I'm kind of going way over time with this game, but despite my complaints, I do like the game. I really do. How many fingers? Oh god, yeah, he's got 2 fingers. This is gonna be bad. No. That's it. That's all she wrote, son. Kiss your fingers goodbye, made it to the last 3 though. You can't complain. Not too bad. Well, do I like this game? It's rough around the edges. Its choice of words can be downright frustrating at times. But I can't deny that it's a really, really fun game. And I think with a bit of tweaking, it's a very, very clever concept. You know, battle royale games are a dime a dozen, but ones where you actually got to use your brain are, yeah, pretty damn good. I would play this again, and if I got some extra keys, I'd probably jump Mr. Bobbles in here and watch as he absolutely eviscerates me. But yeah, I hope the feedback does help the dev. It's